How's it going everyone? WildeThang here and welcome to a brand new Destiny video. In this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Hunter subclass. Now my Hunter is my primary character. I use her all the time. I rarely use my Titan and Warlock. So I thought it'd be a good idea to talk to you guys about either being a Bladedancer or a Gunslinger and which one would suit you guys best. Now I leveled up the Gunslinger first just because it's got a lot of projectiles things, so you can just throw loads of things at enemies. You don't have to get really close to hit them or anything. So that's my personal preference, is the Gunslinger. I have started upgrading the Bladedancer as well. But what I want to talk to you guys about is the actual difference between the two. So let's just open up the perks here. So on the left here you've got your 3 grenades. Now it depends on which one you prefer. I use the incendiary grenade, which is just like a normal grenade. You throw it, it bounces along and then it explodes. And you've got other ones like swarm grenade. This one detonates on impact, releasing multiple drones that seek nearby enemies, which is pretty cool. So it's got like a homing missile within the grenade. Trip mine grenade, an explosive grenade that sticks to surfaces and detonates when enemies pass through its laser trigger. So basically it's kind of like C4, kind of like you plant it and then if something gets near it, it explodes, which is also good. But then if the enemy goes somewhere else, then it's just a wasted grenade. So this is my Gunslinger setup. I've got the double jump, obviously that just, you unlock that like the first thing. I've got golden gun, throwing knife, circle of life, keyhole, way of the fearless, over the horizon, path unknown, triple jump, and then gunfighter. Now all of these perks obviously bring up my armor almost to the fullest that it can be. That's always good for the raid because then you have a lot of high level enemies in raids. My recovery is quite low and the agility is quite low, but I still feel like it's like the perfect class for me personally anyway. Obviously you guys are going to be different and you might want recovery way up, so if you do get hit you recover quicker than having to hide for longer. So that is my Gunslinger setup. So the difference between the two is with Gunslinger you've got a golden gun, which means you can fire off, I think it's a minimum of 3, but my helmet bumps it up to 4. So you can stay back from enemies and pick them off one by one, and it's usually a one-hit kill, which is awesome as well. If you get in like a sticky situation where you're like, oh crap, I'm gonna die, you smack on your super and you can kill, well, at least 3 enemies anyway. And also with this one you've got triple jump. Now you can use the higher jump, but I feel like I've got more benefits using the triple jump. Like within the raid, if you're doing the jumping section, you've always got that backup jump just in case. Obviously triple jump you do smaller jumps, but I feel like I've got more control over my Hunter when she's got triple jump on. I used to use higher jump quite a lot, but then I've kind of liked this one more. So you've also got better control as well, but I don't know if that really benefits you at all. So that's the Gunslinger, and let's just go over to the Bladedancer. Now the Bladedancer is something people use a lot in PvP just because you can go invisible and you can use the Bladedancer super, which means that you can just dart from enemy to enemy and just slash them to pieces basically, and it lasts for quite a while. And then you can get perks where if you kill something it lasts for that little bit longer, so it could potentially last for quite a while. As you can see I've not upgraded it fully, but what I've got so far is the flux grenade. I've not really played around with these two, so I might do that soon because then I don't know what these grenades are like. You got double jump obviously, higher jump, better control, and then blink. So this, instead of triple jump you've got blink on the Bladedancer, which is a short distance teleport that replaces double jump. So instead of having triple jump you've got blink on the Bladedancer, which basically means you can teleport for a short distance. So that means like if you get in a really tough situation you can just teleport out of it and run away. So that's good. You got arc blade, charge your blade with arc light and consume your foes with lightning. That sounds pretty cool, and that's obviously the blade that you get when you hit the super buttons. and you can dart from enemy to enemy. And obviously you can upgrade it quite a bit. I think we're by upgrading the subclass quite a bit. And obviously this one here is called Stalker. That means like if you crouch you can go invisible, which helps with enemies as well, and it will help in Crota's End raid at the end. So yeah, that is the two subclasses. My personal favourite is the Gunslinger, just because I don't know. I think it's good online as well. It's good for PvP because you can pretty much get 3 kills in a row really quickly. And if you have this helmet that I've got, you can see that it adds an additional shot per use for the golden gun, which is also awesome. You can get a helmet that benefits the Bladedancer as well. I'm not too sure what it's called, but just keep an eye out for the perks and you'll soon see it. So I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of me using both the supers from the subclasses, and it'll give you a little bit more of an idea as to what it's like using each one. Okay, so at the moment I'm the Gunslinger, so let's just go try and find some enemies. Here we go, we've got some here, and let's just hit the super. Bang, 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 bang. So there you go. I also generated 5 orbs for doing that. But as you can see, I had 4 shots because of my helmet. So yeah, that's the Gunslinger, and obviously you've got the throwing knife as well, which I'll just quickly show you. It's not that great. I mean, sometimes I get kills with it first off, but there you go. If I had hit him in the head, that would have probably killed him. And also the grenade I use is just a standard grenade there. You just throw it and it explodes. You can't cook grenades on Destiny, which is annoying. So you just got to pretty much hope that the enemies stay there. Okay, so what I do now is I'll switch to the Bladedancer, get the super up, and then show you guys what that's all about. Okay guys, so I now have my super for the Bladedancer. I'm just going to show you guys what it's like. So there we go, I've hit the super and you basically just run up and smash the attack button. And you can just kill everything in one hit. So there you go, it doesn't last that long because obviously I've not upgraded it that much. But that's the super for the Bladedancer, and as you can see it'll be really good on PvP. I've not used it personally because I prefer using the Gunslinger like I've said. But what I do is I'll show you now what the grenade is like that I'll use. Just fling that. It's like a bouncing Betty, I suppose. That didn't really hit anything, unfortunately. But yeah, the other thing is just a melee attack, as you can see down the bottom left there. I'll just quickly try and find an enemy. There are a few people in this patrol, so maybe they're killing everything. I'm not too sure. But here we go. There's something down here. Let's go smack him. Hello. Poof. Ah, see, doesn't really kill anything. You have to take a couple of hits to smack them, but yeah, you can stab people with your knife, which is pretty good, like in close quarters. And if they're low enemies, I wouldn't suggest trying to stab a knight, because you will end up dying. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I just thought I'd talk to you guys about the Bladedancer and the Gunslinger. My personal favourite is the Gunslinger. I hope this has helped you as to how to set up your class as well. Mine is primarily set up for raids and high level kind of missions. But if you did enjoy this video, please do hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know if Merrick is here or he's further in the mission, but these are only level 6 guys. So this gun pretty much annihilates them. Can't really see my radar at the moment because the sun is shining on my screen.